Hello. In this video, I will show how to use STS to create an outline for any project in no time. What I will go through is I will set up a context. I will get the AI to ask a few questions to get me started. Then I will pick only the questions that I feel are relevant, and I will get an outline for my plan. Let's get started. First, I will create a context where let's assume I am a project manager for a large bank. My task is to explore ways to integrate AI into the bank's project management practices, and I have a budget of $500,000, which seems reasonable. Then I will configure this AI first by pointing it to the context that I just created and selecting the question assistant. The question assistant is an AI that we've configured to ask probing questions to help your thinking about this project. And then I will ask that AI to ask 5 questions to get me started. So the 5 questions that the AI is suggesting I consider are to think about the objectives, current practices, stakeholders, timeline, and resources. So let's say I don't know the resources yet, and current practices, there's not much to talk about because we're just beginning. So what I will do is I will create a new list here, which I will call details. And to that list, I will drag, let's say, my objectives, my stakeholders, a question about the stakeholders, and the question about timeline. So the other 2 questions, I don't care. I don't want to even think about that. Okay. So objectives will be to, let's say, streamline the launch of new projects. And my stakeholders will be line of business directors and project managers. And my timeline, let's assume, is 6 months. Now, what I will do next is I will create another AI colleague, which I will direct to look at not only the context, but also the details that I just added. And I will use my competent assistant because I'm happy with short answers, and that's what this configured AI provide for me. Now I'm going to ask the AI to create an outline for my project with a high-level timeline and budget. Let's see what I get. Now I have my project outline. So there will be an introduction phase. That will be month 1, phase 1 research. Phase 2 design and development, months 2 and 3, with a budget allocation. Phase 3 is going to be testing and iteration. Phase 4 is implementation. And phase 5 is evaluation and optimization. That fits within the 6 months, and it fits within my total budget of $500,000. So I'm happy, life is good. But then my phone rings, and it's my boss asking me to, I redo the plan. I only have 2 months to get it done, and I only have $100,000 as a budget. So if you've ever worked with AI before, you know that asking an AI to change course along the road is quite difficult. Like you typically have to start over. But I really like that plan. I don't want to start over. So what I'll do is I'll go back. I'll just change some of the premise here. I'll make my budget 100K, and on the details list, I will specify that I only have 2 months to get it done. You see, so 100K and 2 months. And I really like that plan. I think, there's a chance that my boss finds the additional budget and maybe that I might have more time to deliver. So I don't want to lose that. So what I'll do, I'll just create a copy of it. So let's say this is the full budget plan. And this one I'm going to call the reduced budget plan. And I'll ask the same question. And the AI is now looking at my context, looking at the details that I've provided with the changes that I just made, and it will create for me a brand new plan. And here it is. And let's see, the phase one is going to be weeks 1 and 2. And then, so you see, instead of having months, we're talking weeks. And my total budget is 100K, which fits the constraints that my boss has given me. But I still have my original plan with a $500,000 that I can go back to if ever my boss gets the additional funding. So that's it. That's an illustration of how to use STS to quickly create the outline of a plan. Thank you for watching.